Hiya, we are back for another episode. Okay, so first, there's all this stuff in front of me. This is, here, let's try to blot out what's, you guys seeing it? This was the crash test dummy, but I'm keeping it. I am. Now, I was talking about, I might be ruining it because there are glitter drops here. I think over in the Pops of Color, although I know Mary Polanco loves her Pops of Color. Yes, she has all the Pops of Color, but the opening, for me, I can't control it as much. I'm used to Liquid Pearls, which has a smaller opening. But I've been die cutting. I'll show you in a second. Let's pull the book over though and see, just over here. Actually might have been able to use, it might be too big. It's thicker, heavier, whatever, than like the Liquid Pearls and stuff. So that drop comes out and it kind of points and I can't get it to squish down. It needs to be thinned out a little bit. Don't know if that can be done or not. I did have to brush off because remember I sprinkled some of the glitter on it. Hello. So I brushed some of that off because it was loose. I don't know. It's coming out kind of thick. Do one over here. I really can't see. I hope everybody's doing good today. It is, what is today? It's a Wednesday. The Phillies, God bless the Phillies. They are not going to the World Series. They won the first two at home. Then they went to, Arizona. Arizona won those two at their home. Okay. And then they came back to Philadelphia. It's a best of 7. They lost the 5th game. And then they lost last night. So there you have it. Now this is tell me, you guys should be yelling at me to say, you should be saying stop, because this is clear. Oh, look, air bubble. There we go. Stop, Karynjean. Stop it right now. These are clear, so, I don't have anything going down here. Okay, now I'm stopping. I don't store this upside down. You could see in there how it's kind of turned off color. Yellow on the cap. Perfectly okay. All right, so now I think this came out very, very nice. Of course, like I was saying, a red bird or red berries or something, but we're not doing that because this book doesn't have any of that. I need to put it someplace where I'm not going to put my fingers in it. All right. Putting it behind me, I do have the window open because I thought I did that. I put the book down in it yesterday. It's going to be 73 degrees here today, of all the things. Right? Of all the things. This is the Sizzix to help loosen the die cuts. You know, get all the bits out of it. It's fine. It's an old book. All right, so I'm going to show you what I have been, I don't get that out of my way, what I've been die cutting. First, I'm going to show you, because I was actually cleaning up over at the die cutting machine. And I was going through, and I said, oh, look, here's a tree. It's a double, right? So I was like, well, I could just use the outside frame of it. And then I turned it over, and I have this penny black design, which you can see it does double. I'm like, there we go. Why not? So I cut out a couple of those. And then I forgot. So, I'll show you all this. I forgot my Tim Holtz this. So I cut out a couple of those. And this paper is the metallic. It's from that. I'm pretty sure I got it at Michael's. I could have gotten it at Joann's. I should have pulled it out to show you, but it's the same one we've been using, okay? And here are the scraps. So those are those. I did not use this die. And then, the die I don't have, I'm pretty sure it's from scrapbook.com. I had a die set where things were double. So there was this tree die, right? Again, out of the same color. So I cut out 4 of those. That one was being a little persnickety. I don't know. I'll put that over there. I saved this because then we could turn this into a stencil if we wanted to just have the, so that's something. This is just extra of the paper. Small pieces that can be put into the scrap bucket. Yes, the scrap bucket. There's this, again, I usually don't save packaging. Pretty sure this is just a scrapbook. I did have the packaging to this one. It is scrapbook.com. I think it's called Sprigs. And there's just different, I couldn't get these to release though. And it's just greenery. This is the first one I did. I was like, oh, well, it's the right color, just to give it a little something, extra along the side of a page, building up on, whatever. So I cut out a couple of these as I'm trying to, I can't see very well. It's kind of dark right over here. I have the window open behind me. I don't know if I said that or not. There. Put that there. So I just cut out 2 of these because I wasn't sure. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I wasn't sure. As many of you might know, if you've been here long enough, you hear me bitching and complaining enough times about my back and things that have been keeping me away from the studio. So today is Wednesday. So Monday, I didn't really want to say anything because it only happened on Monday. It's not even been 48 hours. It's been about 48 hours. I went and had 2 other injections in my back. This time, instead of the SI joints, it was, I guess, the one above that, the one right above that, and then the lumbar. And when he did that lumbar one, the bottom lumbar, holy sweet Toledo, I felt that go right through my body. So that might be the sweet spot. My back is doing a lot better. It's sore, of course. It's sore, but it's doing a lot better. But it's only been 48 hours. So that's why I like to reserve judgment. And let's just see what we can see. All right, so now these here. Let's go back to these here. I did them right out of 2 different sizes. Again, the green. I think this is the one I did second. And because of how, and I pulled this out. This is the silver paper, but it's the Park Lane Glitz and Glitter. This is from Joann's. I wanted to pull it over to show you. And this has like a plastic backing to it. So these are the first 2 I did. I figured let's do the silver. And it just doesn't want to, and I remember having this issue with this paper before, with this kind of stuff, not wanting, because it's like a plastic backing, and it's really difficult to get it to release with the dies when I'm die cutting. See? So I used, this is just came from the Dollar Tree. They have those packages of very thin foam. And I even put the foam underneath it. I only did it twice, and as you can see, I put the foam underneath it both times. I ran it through a couple times. I chose this paper because it's glittery. There is other paper that I can choose that I might have to choose, but I'm going to see what we can see. If we can get it to release without looking like a hot mess. I think it would look, not right here. I think it would look lovely. And maybe if I use some kind of, put it down on adhesive first, like double-sided adhesive or something, maybe I'll try that next. It might release better. See, it didn't release very well right there. Dagnabbit. It's just, because of the plastic backing of this paper, which is not really paper, I guess. Sugar shoes. So you could see right there where it separated. But then I was like, oh, well, you know, we can use the fun foam for something, right? Why not? If it's going to cut itself out on fun foam, we can use, I don't know what happened to that one. Might be on something. We could use fun foam. Not in this book. The green is not the right green. I should have, oh, here they are. Oh, there it is. See, it's still stuck to it. So, yeah. So, paper has nice colors, but for die cutting, we got to figure something out because it's just not working. It's not releasing because it's the plastic, the coating on it or something. And I've tried, you know, using the Sizzix release brush, roller brush, to no avail. Just does not want to release. It's like this. I'm telling you, man. Like this thin plastic thing in the... So, I don't know if I can actually... I'm sorry, Joe. Look at this. I just tore it. Dagnabbit. Park Lane, Joann's people. For die cutting, I cannot recommend this paper. If you're going to cut it down to use it like for card making basis or something, then sure. But not for die cutting. Because it's just not releasing. Now, that being said, hold on. I have that Recollections one. But that, I think, is Easter colors. Hold on. Yeah, there's no silver in here. But this is also paperback, not plastic back. This one would die cut beautifully. All right. How much time are we going to fatoots with this? Let's just see. I think this is the one that the... oh, no, this is the one that the fun foam is still attached. Maybe it'll release. Better or not so much. And it's not even that delicate a die. Well, maybe it is when it comes to, you know, and I've saving the pieces that are like the throwaway pieces, because that could be, you know, snow somewhere. Little snow piles. All right, let's see if we can get the fun foam to release. And I don't remember if I just ran it through once or forward and backwards. I don't know if it went through one swipe or two swipes. And maybe it should go through, I don't know, 4 or 5 swipes. Actually, that I might have actually done like 6 swipes on this one, simply because of this issue, trying to get it to cut through. Now, of course, it might not be the paper at all, and it could be the machine that I'm using. I'm just using my hand crank machine, which I like. You know how much I do not like that Gemini Pro one, the big one. Maybe if I get a Gemini Junior, I'd like it better. There's a Sizzix machine that I have my eye on at scrapbook.com. It's a few $100s. It's an electric machine. I just don't have the space for it here. Nor do I have that kind of money, right? For heaven's sakes. I mean, how many die cutting machines does one person need? So, yes, my next house, as you know, I am planning on moving closer to my daughter in the spring. I've been planning it for a while. I'm hoping that this spring it's actually going to come to fruition. Did I get it? We got that one. Now we have this little spot down here. Hold on. I have, well, I have a very specific list, a priority list as to what's needed, and it's bizarre. I guess it's separated. See, look at that, the plasticky. Telling you, Joanne's, you can do better. You can do better. Okay. But that's the die, that's not the paper. It's awfully pretty, is it not? And looking at this, I realized I should have put the paper down onto something else. Okay, so, but we're not, this is not the plan. This is not what we're doing. I just wanted to show this to you because I was going to have these things here and I might start pulling them out to use them to decorate the book. And I just didn't want them to be, coming out of nowhere for you guys. I wanted you to be aware of what was going on as things are creeping underneath my thing. Okay, so, and I was also thinking because of this, where's that scrap? Oh, we don't have much left to it. This here, scoochadooch, might be able to, this is awfully small, right? Yeah, there we go. Hold on. We're going to do this. And we're just reaching over here and getting my little one because this will go through my little one, no problem. Pain in my, everything's a pain in my you-know-what right now. All right, I'm going to get this paper pad out of my way. Oh, this way. Did I take my scissors over there? Dagnabbit, hold on. And let me take a look at how long we've been at it. 18 minutes. Oh gosh. Alexa, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Starting now.
Let's see how far we get. Because what else? This is garbage. Not much I'm going to be able to use that for. But this we can use. Let me trim it down a little. Okay, that can go there. Put it there. Where's the other one? Here's the other one. And we could do the smaller tree. We could do the smaller tree out of that one. Just have a little variety. As our Canadian friends would say, okay. So I am, I'm enjoying this because cutting plate, dagnabbit. you know, going through the stash and pulling stuff out that I obviously forgot I had. Let's see if one swipe is good enough. Should be good enough on this machine. There we go. See? Lovely. And this one. And now the little bits are not going to waste. Okay. So there we go. I'm just going to pull. My card is a little bit too far away. Put that paper over there. There we go. I haven't really been reaching into my cart. All right, and honestly, now I even have more stuff. Just throw it over there. So, let me get a sip of my soda. Here we go. Okay. Now that we have all these things out, what are we going to do with them all? There's glitter all over the place from when I brushed it off. Okay, so I put it behind me to dry. That's too samey there, although I am thinking of, it's just so pretty. I can cut it down. I can cut it down a little bit to make it a pocket here. Because, you know, something built back here makes sense on this simply because it just makes sense. You could use it. So let's talk about this. So we're not going to be, even with the writing board, because this is raised, writing on this is going to be bumpy. So something built up here is the answer. Now we can use this. It looks lovely here as a pocket. It does make a statement. What do we have? What's our signature center here look like? Where is the signature center? It's back here. It's here. No, it's not going to go here. I mean, yeah, no. And then the signature center, the second signature, we were already playing around with thusly. It's beautiful. We can make it a journaling card, but to do that kind of thing, we'd have to cut it down. Although, I mean, it's just so beautiful. I don't want to hide my light under a bushel. I don't. I'm actually thinking of putting it here on the inside front cover. What I did was I added clear drops, and then I also added, Nuvo has a glitter drop. But this is what I'm thinking. All right, I'm going to put it aside again because I just don't know. Let's talk more pockets, shall we? And this here, I'm still thinking this needs a little something here. These are some of the dies that I thought I was talking to you about. That could actually be, it's very pretty. Pretty dies. I might have to cut more of these out. There's also, this is a Tim Holtz die, which could be placed on the bottom on its own, right? For decoration, or we could place it on top of something and then make that a pocket. I think I like that idea. These were starting to get bumpies from the, like something like this. It's fabric. So we can glue down, we could collage on top of it with some of our die cuts. Like we could just glue this down right on top of that. I wasn't thinking I should have put double-sided adhesive on the back of the paper before I went to die cut things out. I should have done that. I did not do that. Now another one over here, which is one I was having difficulty with, is because this is plastic paper. This is the plastic paper. We could just do a scene like that. I don't know how well it'll hold up. We could do something like that. All right, well, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. We're going to have to use Fabrifix. I really should have used double-sided adhesive. Okay, let's see if this works. If this looks sloppy, actually, I don't have to use double-sided. I'm just thinking I could use foam tape, right? Put that in the background. We could pop these up on foam tape. Not on fabric, though. Not on fabric. All right, that seems to be gluing itself down okay. I don't think I have a darker... Let me look at Simon Hurley. A darker green fake plan, I think, is too bright for Simon Hurley. Hold on. See, that's fake plant. That green is fake plant. It's the wrong color. I know, and this is the bundled sage that we've been using. So I like Simon Hurley because his colors are bright, okay? Mowed lawn is also too bright. That much I know. It's not, and I don't have like the evergreen bough, whatever. I don't have evergreen colors because it's usually not. Okay, it's just something I will have to work on, building up my stash of things. All right, let's see. Yes, that was a mistake. Get it off, get it off, get it off. Okay. Silicone glue turns into like rubber cement. This might turn a bit messy. Okay, again, next time I do these, remind me, double-sided adhesive first. And for me, for putting it on fabric, I would use the scrapbook.com double-sided adhesive tape. That's what I would use. Guys, just torn a little bit. Okay. This one's nicer because it's just solid in the back. Right there, looks like it needs to be glued down. Oh, get you over here. And this one I just cut out. We had that scrap piece because the 12 by 12 paper, that was just the top, and it was the top of the tree. So that cut out beautifully. Not putting that bit to waste because what else would we have done with it? This is too close. Too late now. And there. hope this doesn't turn out to be a mistake. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. As J. Morrell Stewart says, hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams. Trying to get this, is getting caught up in this. Maybe if I move that out of the way as well, that would help. Okay, now I was saying about putting this onto something and making that a pocket. Whoa, no. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go over here. Hold up just a second. I'm just thinking. Get the card out of my way that I just pulled over to me. Okay, oh, sorry. Yeah, silver and gold. This is craft card stock, which because we have the turn that into a pocket because we have the craft envelope pockets in here, right? Right. All right, this is what we're going to do. Going to move that aside. We're going to punch that out. Do we have any other stragglers? Stragglers. Okay. And let's see. Just do that there. Not sure what's caught on the back of that. This is big enough, kind of, sort of. It will be cut down. I'm just going to glue it down, and then we're going to cut it down to pocket size. I just want to make sure that it's all glued down first, because I'm not sure where I'm going to wind up cutting it. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Probably would have just been easier to throw some double-sided adhesive tape on the back and just recut it. Probably would have been, but make sure that's all jammed down. Okay, and I'm also going to do it, I know this is going to hurt. I don't have, do it on gold or silver. Or, what did I just do with that? Oh, I was just saying how the silver, well, maybe you didn't hear how I was saying how this silver paper is not good for die cutting, but for like making a pocket out of it or something. What do you think? Should we stick with that one? Of course, we don't need samey either, remember? And maybe we'll just do one pocket of it. And the other option is, and I know this is going to hurt your eyes, is putting it on just silver or gold cardstock. Shiny silver and shiny gold cardstock. All right, well, maybe we don't need to do anything with that yet. Let me just throw that aside. And, okay. Now, let's see what we got going on here. Do I want to, I'm gonna, simply because I don't know if I want this to be at the bottom of the pocket. Let's see how deep this is. Ruler. At our deepest point. Maybe we do need to cut it at the bottom. All right, let's try that again. We we will line this up there. Okay, now, this is not glued down. How big is this? It's too big is what it is. It's, let's say 5.5 inches, and we need 4 1/4. I'm thinking I should probably have cut this down to 4 1/4 first. Let me take a look. 4 inches. 4 inches. Let's do 4 inches. We could do it there, right here. I'm gonna snip it right there, and I'm not gonna be able to make it fancy like that. We can try making it fancy like that if we snip it. Hold on a second. Delicate surgery, delicate surgery. Oops, where'd it go? Is it gonna fit on here? It'll fit on here. Cutting plate. I need to cut it here. Here, I need to cut this. Hold on. I need to cut this section right here. I need to cut that section right there. I'm trying to, because it's going to be sitting on top of, where is the darn thing? I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know how to make that work. Oh, I need to poke that out some. Come on, you. I don't know how to make that work without cutting into, gosh, Karynjean. Trying to get that kind of thing going. I just do with it. Needs to be a little up and rough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on this one. Might have to. This is a lot of work for probably a whole lot of nothing. All right, this is obviously not going to be a uncut version. I'll be back. Okay, there. I just wanted to do something to the edge, kind of like that, as opposed to just doing a harsh cut. All right, so now this is going to be let's cut this down. Let's just cut it down 2.5 inches this way. 2.5 inches. Figure out what we're gonna do with that. And then we need 4 inches. We're not gonna gusset it. 4 inches. Let's just mark it. Because my there. Where was I going to put it? And then there's the where are you going to put it? Ooh, look at that. Might have to bring it down just a hair. Right there. Right there. Okay. Where are we going to put it? Not there. Not there. Not there. I don't know if we had decided on some place to put it. We could put it here. Could place off of that very nicely. Okay. Oops. For heaven's sakes. Alexa, timer off.
30-minute timer canceled.
I set a timer because I need something underneath. Hold on. Having a bit of a day of it today, my friends. Having a bit of a day of it today. Well, made it a 2.5-inch pocket. Should have made it a 3-inch pocket. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Oh, and look, we can have... All right, this will work. We're going to trim this down here. And then these here bits that I was punching out of those die cuts, these here bits of snow, we're going to... Are we going to be able to, I should say. It's like a little hill of snow. There's an awful lot of green here. Awful lot of green. That perhaps... There we go. Let's see if we can put a little snowbank in there. I don't know. And hold on. Maybe that one should have been put up on foam tape or something. Okie dokie. Where did I say I was putting it? I wasn't putting it here. I was putting it to play off of here. Doesn't look like 2.5 inches to me, though. It is 2.5 inches. Okay. Doesn't look it, though. Probably because it's not as wide as normal, which could be the problem. Maybe they should be 2-inch pockets instead of 2.5-inch pockets. There. Okie dokie. Ugh. Okay. More scraps, more bits and bobs, more stuff to make me bleeding crazy. It's a very nice accent piece. Now, honestly, I don't know. I still want to do something with... I still want to do something here. And I'm wondering if... Oh, remember, I have the door... I have my door embossing folder. and we can have that open up or open up one way. Let me figure that out. I can open it up and it can be, and it could just be a really pretty snow seam. Okay. This is straight. It took me a minute to get it straight, but it is straight. Let me put this down and out of my way. It's going to have to be hinged there. And we can hinge it and open it up. But we're going inside a house. What is our thing going to be? I can cut these out. Remember, I did this before. Kathy's journal. I cut them out. And then I could put things behind them. This is a door. It's begging to be opened. We can hinge it. What is it? What are they going to see, though? And are we going to put it there, or are we going to put it someplace else? We're going to put it someplace else. I don't know. Well, no, can't put it here. No, don't want to put it there. Nope. We're going to have to put it here. All right, I need to think about this one, my friends. So, I need to think about this one. Because I was thinking, I made two of them just in case. Although it could be like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but we think it's a door to go inside, and it's going to be a door to a winter wonderland. Right? I don't know. We're going to have to do something with this. We can, let's see if we can work on getting these silver papers off. It would be nice if I had that in two different sizes, you know, for depth of field, but I do not. As I fuss with this plastic paper. And we could just cover the back of that like we did using the bundled sage, right? A green sky, because I'm wondering if, I know I don't have enough of it. Maybe. No, I might be able to get enough of it, though. We could just lay something like this down on top of it. And then we don't have to worry about Fatutzin with the background. We could do that, make it easy on me and ourselves. I mean, it's certainly easy enough to get at our inks as we did there. And so the door would be opening up onto, if I can grab them, I can make more of these most certainly, right? We have this little piece from what we cut off of Tim Holtz. Put that in the background. We can make snow piles somehow. And I did, yes, and the door is this green. As opposed to that green, which is perfectly fine. And we could decorate this with a wreath. We can do that. I know that paper pad has those types of things. All right, I think that's what we're going to do. This page is going to be our next one. Okay. Thank you so much for your time and attention. You can see my imagination firing. I hope yours is as well. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.